This is arguably the best sparring session ever in all of Hajime no Ippo. And on top of that, it's a testament to Ippo's world-level abilities and his inevitable comeback. Let's you and I get started too. Volk tells him to get in the ring. Ippo tries to pull the I'm retired card, but that won't fly. Sendo says he's a different beast now. All the better. Take off those weights, bro. I want you at 150%. Volk is standing in front of the ring. He invites Ippo to their second spar. Ippo says it feels wrong. He has no idea of his capabilities, but he has to be helpful. Volk's coach sees the weights and starts thinking, why is bro training like Rock Lee? Volk signaled Sendo to leave the ring. Already this feels extremely serious. The tension is rising. Ippo enters the ring. It feels good seeing this. This is where he belongs. Sendo sees him and tells Wally to leave the ring. It's their turn. In classic Wally fashion, he wants to watch from up there. Those are the VIP seats. Is there a better match to watch? The current IBF Junior Lightweight Champion and the potential Featherweight Champion going toe-to-toe. Dankichi has a request. Volk's opponent is a bull rusher. Crush the distance and close in like always. Ippo thinks about one thing only. He has to be helpful. He wants to pay Volk back from when he helped him with Sawamura. This is the biggest premise of this spar. Paying Volk back. Ippo says don't worry about injuring him. He is stronger than me anyway, so I can go full power. Damn bro, he's a menace without even trying. Volk says his muscles are popping out. Ippo's body is on world rank mode. Volk needs to be highly cautious. Pay him back. And Ippo dashes in like a torpedo. Ippo chases him across the whole ring with lateral movement. He basically cuts the ring in half with his footwork. Volk blocks every single punch. He is a world champ after all. Volk manages to circle out and ends up on the outside of Ippo's lead leg. But it doesn't matter one bit. Ippo sees him and immediately pivots to face him. In the same motion, he hits him with a storm of punches. A left hook slices through the air like a knife. Volk steps out of range just in time. He sees the punches coming, but Ippo's step in gets faster. Volk is a little surprised even, but he answers with a slicing jab. Ippo dodges to the side and manages to get in the pocket. This is where he lives. This is his territory. They go full-blown infight, but Ippo's pressure is bigger. Volk says he misread him entirely. As Volk tries to be as vigilant as possible, Ippo thinks about paying him back like an obsessed pit bull. And all of a sudden, the White Fang enters the ring. Out of nowhere, Volk pulls out his trademark move with full biting force. But Ippo isn't seeing it as the White Fang like we fans are. He sees the single components, the basic punches behind the technique, a left upper and a right hook. And what does he do? He catches it point blank. He saw the punches coming and prepared to hold them in his hands like a baby. He caught the White Fang. Volk says the sensation is like hitting a brick wall. And Ippo just wants to be helpful. If you want to get beaten up by him, let him help you with full power. He chases Volk with his right, but Volk is still able to see the punches coming. He says this is not a touch sparring. It's just a normal spar now. In a flurry of punches, they cut across the ring again. They don't stay put for a second. In terms of relative speed, they're standing still, but for us, they're barely visible. Volk is impressed by the punch output and footwork. He needs to knock Ippo back with a power punch. And he throws a slicing right hand that could give you a new haircut. But Ippo ducks under it and prepares for a left. He pushed in on Volk. He's deep in his range. And he hits him with the most disgusting body shot ever. This could easily injure him. You can see the knuckle in Ippo's glove press into Volk's body. This is the brick fist shape for you. And the perfect answer for a short infighter is the uppercut. It ascends to the heavens like a dragon. Volk throws a jab to uppercut feint, aka the hien. Ippo parries both variations with ease. Can you imagine pre-retirement Ippo doing such fine technical work? No way. Ippo's guard is getting forced higher. He expects Volk to go down low next. And then it hits. A juicy uppercut appears on Ippo's chin like a ghost. And Volk follows up with an overhand right. This is the White Fang. Ippo ate that shit. He starts bleeding from his mouth. Volk keeps moving. He finds another angle and peppers Ippo with his left. Ippo throws punches, but they're 1,000 miles off target. He looks like he's drunk. He says it was going too well. He needs to pay him back. He has more in store. Volk throws a left and then Ippo steps in and blocks Volk's jab with his right. He's basically using Volk's arm as a rail to slide in. He pushes Volk's arm away and replies with a juicy right. It's a beautiful parry counter. This is something he didn't have before either. It lands beautifully and causes an explosion despite the headgear, but Volk is already in motion. Another uppercut that cracks Ippo's head. Ippo looks absolutely cooked. Volk got heated and forgot about Ippo's retirement reason, the brain damage. He says he can't hit him any more than that. And then it begins. Ippo clenches down and goes into a super low stance. Sendo knows what's up. Volk is preparing as well. Ippo is turning up to 200%. He's locked in like never before. It's the gazelle punch. He jumps like the animal of the savannah. This was for establishing distance and knocking him against the corner. What follows next is a sway to the side. No, it can't be. No way. Ippo starts swaying like a pendulum. Everybody knows this motion. You have it in your mind right now. You're probably even whispering its name as I speak. It's the Dempsey roll. Ippo is appearing like a whole army. He swings back and forth like the turbines of a jet engine. Volk says he knows this from before the Sawamura match. Pay him back. I'll win this. But where is he? Ippo disappeared. No, this is the new Dempsey roll. He's coming from below. It's vertical. It's over. Owarida. Sendo stops him with a forearm strike. Ippo is halfway in his pay him back monster state and half aware. Kamogawa. What the hell are you cooking up, man? Ippo's comeback is closer than you think. 2025.